Okay, so hello and welcome to turn one of this blitz. I already played through it. I'm just going to kind of go over some of my decisions and stuff like that here, and um, yeah, if there's time, maybe see about taking a quick look at the nations and stuff like that. So this is me. I'm Man. I've got my pretender god here, roided out Hog Knight, who's a very basic awake expander. The idea here is he's just going to grab clay, well, as quick as he can, and because I think in any kind of blitz like this, you got to try and get as much land as possible, as quickly as possible. So that's the goal with him. He'll also be a really powerful unit as almost like a queen on the chessboard, where if I get invaded early on, he'll be able to kind of step in and do a lot of damage. He's not invulnerable by any means. But he is a powerful expander and a powerful monster, so should make Battlemode think twice about potentially invading me. Other than that, I've set myself up to recruit some Knights of Avalon. They are very powerful units. They've got 4 attacks, one of which is magical. 3 attacks, really. The lance only works once, but then you go through and you get all the broadsword, the alicorn, and the hoof, because they're mounted on a unicorn. And they've got high protection, high attack skill, high defense skill. They're a good, solid unit. Most of Man's units are actually quite solid. Like, these guys are pretty tanky, heavy infantry. Not the heaviest. I mean, we're not talking Ulm here, but they're still pretty decent. Good, solid, heavy cavalry, which is also nice. Good, solid, light cavalry. An assortment of kind of medium infantry in through here, plus these longbowmen who are very potent. They pin things to trees quite effectively. Their mage lineup is quite strong as well. They tend to focus a lot on nature and air, which are pretty decent paths. They've got a little bit of the other elemental paths as well, earth and water. Not so much on those guys, but on the crones here, you'll get some earth and water. And then on the Logarian wise men, who I can't actually recruit from here, they can get you some earth and fire as well. They're also a communion nation, which is pretty cool. They've got a unique communion called Chorus Master and Chorus Slave, which lets them get into communions using nature. And then you've also got these bards here who are spies, so quite effective, are useful for that, and also make decent chorus slaves. And there's some other unique mechanics to the chorus that if we get to that, I'll talk about. And then you've also got these monks who are researchers that you can recruit outside of your castles, which is also cool. So you've got some stealthy raiders in these Royal Foresters and the Forester unit here. They're kind of hoping to use these guys against the Bakimono, because they're going to have the attack density to keep up with hordes of goblins. So, and these guys are stealthy and they raid and all that sort of stuff. Probably not going to be using their sacreds very much. These guys are really good if you've got tough enemy units that need to die. Oh, there goes the turn timer. So this is going to roll here in a second. Just receive the turn file here and hop into turn number 2. So let's take a quick look at our situation here. We've got a big old heavy cav province here. That's a pain in the butt. Let's take a quick look if I can find any enemy dominion. Don't see any black candles, which is good, I guess. Now, let's think expansion. Low resources, higher resources. I think I might send him out there. Going to actually swap from recruiting her and recruit a pair of monks. I'm doing that to save some money and to get some research going, because I really want to get a fort up as quick as possible. And they're still going to be able to do some research. I'll probably send her out to do some site searching and stuff like that. I did add construction, my research goals early on here. I've got going to get enchantment level 2, and that's mostly so I can get personal regen for my god. And then I'm going into construction because I'm going to want to get owl quills, I think. That might change between now and then, though. So this province is going to be a pain in the butt to deal with. This province is going to be a pain in the butt to deal with. Or, sorry, this province is going to be a pain in the butt to deal with 30 barbarians. These two provinces are easy pickups, so I'm going to send my god into that one, actually. Get the income there. Oh no, actually send them here. I want the resources more, because more resources means more of these knights, and more knights is good. So with that said, I think I'm about done for turn 2 here. And it looks like Shinuyama is as well, so let's end the turn. Oh, and I also almost forgot, need to keep sending him out to keep scouting. So now let's end the turn. Okay, so he prophetized his scout here. He did not rename him, which is very sad. Boo, battle mode. Why did he not move? Oh. There we go. Receive the turn file. There. Battle in Lantern. My Thrice-Horn Boar stomped all over a bunch of indies. I can't imagine this is going to be a terribly exciting fight to watch. It'll just be the pig runs in and hits things. He's got a protection of 21. Stomp, stomp, stomp. He did take damage, but that's okay. That just makes him go berserk. And then we kill all the things. Cool. Okay. So that's nice. Didn't pick up any wounds or anything like that. Oh, we got another barb province here. That's fun. 20 barbs, 60 barbs. I don't like the idea of running him into barbarians. I don't. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab these guys and set up this army here. Move them down there, set them on attack rear. Move those guys, they're on attack closest, they're on fire closest. Going to keep recruiting some more of them and get another of the knights getting produced. And do I want to do this? That's risky. Oh, failing expansion on like turn 2 would be a bad idea. So you know what? We're going to hold off for one more turn on expanding out with him, and then I'm going to snag that barb province. Do I want to risk? I want to give that... Well, I should have decent scouting in here. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to attack. And we're just going to retreat. I want to ping that province and see what's in there. And those guys are on research, and let's go. Okay. So 30 barbarians. That might be manageable. And here we killed a bunch more garbage. Did not take any wounds. Good. Cataphracts, good God. Okay. So, I'm just going to ping that province as well. And we'll have him go down. Now at this point, I'm pretty confident that I should be able to Move in there, and we'll just go on attack closest. Kind of hoping that these guys might bog them down a little bit. We will see how that goes, though. Research still going well. Recruit. I've only got... So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of them and start recruiting daughters. Trying to save up money here because I'm definitely going to want to get a fort up as quick as humanly possible. And as a matter of fact, I might recruit a scout out of there just so I can move him in next turn to get start building a fort there. And I also need to put PD in places. That's important as well. Okay. So let's end this turn, see how it goes. Okay, White Forest. Oh, we crushed them. Nice. Let's watch this battle. Okay. So, see if my scripting worked okay here. Not a ton of barbs, which is nice. I'd be willing to bet that what happened here is one of my longbowmen managed to, or on the initial charge, I kill their commander. Yes, that's exactly what happens. And then they all run away. Oh, maybe not. Okay, no, they do rout and run away. Okay, cool. And Forester, we've got 9 heavy calves. Okay, that'd be manageable. And we crush another bunch of infantry garbage. So you're going to start moving down here, and in here, going to start recruiting Foresters. Not going to repeat recruitment. So you go ahead and stomp that. And here might actually recruit a bunch of archers along with the daughter. And also this is something I should have done before, is start recruiting these dudes. Just to bulk up the army a bit here. And you know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to recruit one of them and a monk, because then he can go out and start building a temple. And yeah, temples are very cheap for man to build, but other than that, we've got defense everywhere. We've got our monks doing their research, and the research is coming along nicely. We are almost ready for... Oh, let's not forget... do I see any enemy dominion? Or any enemy domain? Huh, weird. I still don't. Okay. Now let's have you go back to continue exploring. Send you up that way. And we'll recruit another scout from here just to keep trying to gather as much intel as I can. Looks like Battlemode's done his turn though, so I'm going to roll mine as well. He's attacking, he's attacking. We're good. Okay. Early fall. Killed another bunch of tribe. Stomped all over a bunch of them. Got my enchantment research. So first things first, let's go to army setup. And we want personal regeneration instead of bark skin. Okay. So at this point, I've effectively bisected the world, which is nice. And still no signs of enemy dominion. Interesting. Okay. Gonna move him into there. And oh yeah, Horse Tribe Cavalry, he'll stomp them. It's out of Dominion, which is not ideal, but I think that should probably still be okay. Now that had 9 heavy cav in it, so let's check out this army, how it's coming along. We've got... Go back to recruiting daughters, and... do that. So... blowpipes. Oh, let's do defense. And start recruiting some of those guys. And let's recruit some of those guys. Add some PD. And construct a palisade. Start building this army up. I am going to leave that on repeat recruitment. Yeah, that should work. And... still only at 5 candles, or at 4 candles, though he is researching quite comfortably. So now I'm getting into construction, which is probably good. That'll let me start forging owl quills to give these guys and just boost their magic significantly. But I'm also going to have... Can I rename? I can. What do I want to call my commander? Oh gosh, what was the name of the Bull Roarer? Bull Roarer the Hobbit. If you've ever read The Hobbit, you'd recognize that, especially since... so the roided up Hog Knight for the god name is a reference to Conquest of Elysium, where you've got the Hoburgers, who are basically hobbits, who are one of the factions in there, and they've got pig cavalry. So roided up Hog Knight is a reference to them, and then Bull Roarer is a reference from The Hobbit about Bilbo's great uncle or great grandfather, Bull Roarer Took. So yeah, there we go. Prophetize her. Okay, so we got a battle. I stomped some Horse Tribe, and we stomped some woodsmen. And now let's start another of those, and we're going to keep the scouts moving out. And what the heck, we'll go down into there. Actually, let's... Oh, no, that's... So I've come across the Bakimono. Okay. So there's Shinuyama there. Okay. So that means this is probably going to be where a lot of the fighting is going to take place, which means I want to start moving aggressively that way. I also want to capture this bridge. I desperately need to get this province because then it will protect this flank from him being able to go in there and mess them up. Going to get this army ready to roll, and you are just going to be on attack closest, and you are going to be on fire closest, and you are going to be on the hold and stay behind troops. So you go take that province. That should work. And let's move you out to start building labs. And just send you out to start scouting and keep recruiting them and keep recruiting them. Put some defense up and put some defense up. So that's a border province, so I bumped up the defense a little bit higher. Big Pig, I doubt he's going to try to attack into the Big Pig, not with an expansion army, and I'm pretty confident that Big Pig will crush an expansion party from him. But again, like I said, that's a really important province for me to get. This one really is as well. So maybe what I should actually do is... Well, no, I guess it'd be 1, 2, 3 turns anyhow. What do I have in here now? I guess I could recruit a commander. Yeah, could recruit just a generic commander there to go in and help out with the attack there. And other than that, keep building that. Let's recruit more of them. And yeah, okay. So, you can tell my expansion is really well thought out here. I've got 2 big, long, stringy things just sort of going off in different directions. But I do have a fort going up, so that is good. I should actually bump that defense up as well. That's an important province. And start recruiting as many of them as I can. Okay. Fire closest, and fire closest. I'll just set him on fire. Going to do one more turn of recruitment out of them, and then I'm going to start sending them in towards Shinuyama to do some little bit of light raiding, because that seems like a good idea. Okay, let's end this turn. Quickly go through my commanders who aren't doing anything. Oh, you need to go out and start site searching. Okay, let's end this turn. Okay. Battle. We stomped some infantry. Battle. We... Now, this is actually that heavy cav battle that had me worried. Let's see how they perform. That's quite a bit of heavy cav, but again, I've got very effective cavalry, so these guys are not a joke. And the other cool thing about them too is if they do get wounded, they actually have recuperation, so they will slowly heal over time of permanent afflictions. So that's neat. And then we just ride in and we crush the light cav, because there's not going to be much they're going to be able to do against. Cool. Okay. So, oh, what happened in Man? Ah, boo. Loss of province income. Got construction 1, so that is nice. Let's move along. And, oh, let's actually give him an army. These guys have javelins, so what I'm going to do is put them out in front. And I'm actually going to offset those guys a little bit and put them way out in front and pop that there. And both of them will descend on that. I suspect that I'm probably going to end up losing... Oh, maybe not. No, I could potentially... Okay, we've got another border here, so let's... that's crappy PD. Let's pump a bit of PD into these. Start recruiting some more foresters. Oh, I totally should have just rolled him out last turn. Okay, so Cathwolf. Out you go. Army setup. Has he recruited any mercs? He has not. Nothing there that holds a whole lot of appeal to me. Well, let's continue to try and contain by cutting him off there. And then let's get Big Pig to go up and beat up... Oh, do I want to deal with those barbs? I don't know. Big Pig. Big Pig, Big Pig. What do I want to do with you, Big Pig? So you're going to site search. And okay. Sorry, just pondering what exactly I want to do here. So Big Pig. Horse Tribe. Yeah, go kill Horse Tribe. I mean, having my god parked right there is going to be intimidating, I think. How's recruitment in my cap going? And where did that monk go? Thought I had an extra monk kicking around. Oh, right, there you are. Construct building, build a temple. Temples are cheap for me. Oh, I'm recruiting mothers. That's actually not the worst idea in the world. That'll bump my research up significantly. What's my dominion like here? Only 2. Okay. Can he research from here? He can't. He would need a lab. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe he can research out of a temple. Learning new things about a nation as you play it is always interesting. I am going to want to get a lab up fairly soon as well. So I might... put her on lab duty, and I'll also fort this province. Okay. Set that up as hotkey number 2. And you guys are going to fire closest. Go back that way. Now you... Okay. Okay, let's end this turn. Okay. Oh, there was a battle in man. Oh, Oh. A mono drop. Delightful. Okay. So that's going to be it for this episode. I hope to see you again in the next one. And yeah, cheers. Let's see if I can't get myself out of this situation I have found myself in. Till then, cheers.